Okay, great. All right. So, the Sisters Grimm is such an engaging show. Um, Prince Charming is a famous fairy tale character, not necessarily known for his personality. What did you want to bring to the role, Abubakar?
I think, yeah, that's a good question. I think for me, the thing that I wanted to bring was a sense of vulnerability and a sense of approaching this character where people have so many preconceptions, ideas, and thoughts of who Prince Charming is, and kind of subverting that. And I think a lot of that work was done by the writing, by the world in which he kind of exists in, and playing truthfully in that. So for me, it was about that. It was about showing a different side to Prince Charming that I think people thought they knew, but don't really, you know?
Absolutely. And actually, speaking to that, at the beginning of the series, the Grimm sisters in the audience, they don't know if he is a good guy, a bad guy, kind of what to make of him. How did you want to explore that?
Yeah, I think for me it was what was really important again was playing a character truthfully within each and every scene they were appearing in. I always believe like when it comes to villains or even good guys, it's not necessarily playing the villain or the good guy. It's about playing the choice. It's about playing the choice that they make in a very high stakes situation and leaning into that. So yeah, when it comes to Charming, again, the writing kind of just helped and did it for me. I didn't have to play into any stereotype. I just had to play what the character really truly believed in that scenario and situation. And I always believe again with storytelling, it's about perspective. So because of the perspective of the viewer in this sort of scenario, in this case, because we are looking through almost like the girl's eyes, we are going on the journey with them as a whole of deciphering who these characters are and where they stand. So it was just playing honestly and truthfully in that regard, and having the edit do the storytelling for you.
Amazing. And you voiced video games like Assassin's Creed Origins and earned a
Mm,
BAFTA nomination for it. Congratulations.
thank you.
How is it different to prepare for an animated TV series versus a video game role?
There isn't much of a difference. I'd say like the actor's job is to be honest, is to be truthful in the scene that they're telling, to fight the corner of your character, no matter what, be it either playing an assassin in ancient Egypt or, playing Prince Charming in the Grimm sort of fairy tales. Like I think like it's about being honest. And I think that as soon as you kind of capture that and lean into that, the character, the nuances, the specificity just come because you are in the scene and in the moment as a whole. So yeah, there isn't really much of a difference. I'd say like, with video, like technically video games, you got to play all the different kind of sound effects of like fighting and all these sort of, jazz. But you do kind of the same also in animated TV, I think every time there is an effort that is made. So I think, yeah, there isn't much difference. It's all about listening to the music of the character and the truthful music within the scene.
Awesome. And the series, like you said, focuses on mainly two girls and
Hmm.
just everything from their perspective. What was that like for you as, that you just mentioned the father of a daughter, and has your daughter seen the series?
So yeah, no, so I haven't, so my daughter hasn't seen it yet. I want to watch it, at live with everyone as they are going through the journey with it as a whole. Um, uh, and I'm excited for it. I think there is something really important about, having characters that you kind of can see yourself in these roles. I grew up watching a lot of cartoons, and it wasn't necessarily about connecting to the characters or seeing like myself in them. Already by having an animation or a cartoon, you're already transported to a different world. And I think bringing that to my daughter will be really exciting to share.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the interview. Thanks for taking the
Thank you.
time and best of luck.
Thank you.
This is great.